I was going to ask you before we departed here, because it's coming up on an hour. What do you think about the Patterson-Gimlin footage?
Being someone that has a background in special effects, practical effects, here's my argument for it. They did not have the capability in 1967 to build. Two rodeo cowboys in their garage did not have the ability nor the materials to build that suit. Whenever that rivaled, I mean, there were movies out. That's the same time Planet of the Apes came out, and Planet of the Apes costumes looked like monkey suits. So these are two guys that could have went to Hollywood and made millions of dollars if they had the ability to build a costume like that.
And you met Bob Gimlin on that set, didn't you? On the movie?
Bob and I've been friends with Bob for many, 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 many years. I've known him forever.
I talked to people that met him, and he just seems like he's like dyed in the wool that it's happening. That he hasn't faltered or stuttered like Bob Lazar. Bunch of trustworthy Bobs around here. Me being one of them. He's a great man. I really love the old dude. I mean, to sit and speak with him. Oh yeah, he talks like this. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, golly gee whiz, And he is just the best guy. He'll keep you rolling and laughing. But that film footage, while I do find that it was somewhat fishy, that they were out trying to film a Bigfoot documentary and they found Bigfoot. Okay.
Yeah, film the shit out of it.
And I know that Hieronymus came out and said, "Oh, I was in the Bigfoot suit."
Yeah. That's my next question. What you thought about him?
But at the same time, here's a question. In 1967, why would two old rodeo cowboys build a suit with breasts?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people go with.
They wouldn't have thought to build a suit with breasts. Two, where did they have a knowledge of anatomy to build a muscle suit underneath the bear hide that supposedly was used and make it move whenever it walked? I mean, that takes skill. I mean, I've been doing special effects for a long while, and it would cost me thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to build a Bigfoot suit that would do even a tenth of what their suit did if it was a suit. So I just have to say, I mean, I don't think, coming from a special effects point of view, that they had the knowledge to build a suit like that back then. They did not have the materials to build a suit like that back then. And they did not have, I mean, why would somebody, if they were in that suit, why would Hieronymus wait 45 years, 50 years, whatever it was, to come out and say, "Oh, it was me"?
It wasn't until I didn't hear about that till the 90s. It's like 30 years later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, waited like 30 some odd years and then come out and say, "Oh, that was me." Waited until the Bigfoot phenomena really was at a really big peak. I mean, they were making all these documentaries about Bigfoot. All the TV shows were starting up, Monster Quest, and all of those shows were starting up. And it was like, hey, somebody probably said, "Man, you walk like that Bigfoot did in that video." And he said, "Hey, I can make $1."
Does Gimlin ever mention Hieronymus?
No.